So like, how do I? Let's see here. So let's figure out how do I do anything?
Oh, I remember what we were doing yesterday.
You have a social menu, both in the main menu and from your map screen, and you should be able to see us if we get in each other's friend list on Xbox.
Yeah, see, I don't know if we did that. I think
I don't think so.
I might have. I thought I sent you a friend request, see Dante, but maybe not. Let's check here. So far I see. Yeah, I have no friends. I do not play on Xbox much anymore, and I think I cleared out my friend list the last time I seriously played Xbox, just because it was people I did not want to play with any longer for various reasons. But anyway, that's personal. So I'm pretty sure I friended you, C Dante modding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. Oh man, yeah, I'm already being attacked by ghouls.
Oh.
In the meantime, I started my own stream, and I'm trying to switch on my Xbox now. So you're saying it's already up? The beta is started?
Yep, I'm playing it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's probably why I don't see you yet. So I think if you join out here, and then I
as soon as I get into the game, you should be seeing me. Yeah.
Right. All right. I'm gonna handle all these survival silliness right now.
Oh, are you dying first?
I am dying of all the things. I don't really pay. I'm not used to any of these. Like, I don't ever play survival mode. So I have, and I know this is like all the rage now in games to put eating and drinking, which I've got to imagine that's becoming tired to players. Like, I think that's like Fallout's got to be one of the, like, they're late to the party with the whole eating and drinking online mechanic. I think that's got to be becoming one of those nuisances where people are just tired of it, because it's in like everything now. Like, I just like all these games that are like all the I was just watching some game that's like Subnautica in space, and they have it in there, and it's like,
oh yeah,
really? Do we need that? I mean, it seems like busy work.
All right.
It's so funny walking around seeing all these assets that are clearly straight from Fallout 4.
Well, yeah, but I guess you got to also imagine that. I guess if they're creating the same world, changing the assets for something so basic would kind of be weird.
Right. I mean, I don't blame them. Like, these are perfectly good assets, but it's like, hey, I found Kingsport Lighthouse.
Yeah, yesterday we were just saying we found that water pump thing from the Grey Garden quest. Basically the same thing.
Hey, it's Ali. Thank you for the follow on Twitch. I'm trying to start the game now.
All right, awesome. Once you get in, oh, Alexa is telling me I need to take vitamins. Thank you. Let's see here. I'm just kind of wasting time, folks, in the game, because I want to party up with these guys and just follow them around, because I don't really care what I'm doing. I will tell you guys exactly the first thing. So I am already working on porting a feature over from 76 into Fallout 4. I'm almost done. It's going to go into Workshop Plus, and it's going to be the blueprinting feature in Workshop mode. So I've got it working as far as recording all of the data of one of your layers, and I just need to get some of the interface stuff worked out of like how you're actually going to place them down and whatnot.
Nice.
This feature, okay, there is a feature in this game, another one I found that I just found it yesterday that I really like, which is when you go up somewhere high and you look over certain edges, it lets you do, it's like you can survey the area, and then it'll mark a bunch of locations on your map. I think that's
yeah. Did that around a watchtower type of thing. Huh.
So yeah, blueprinting is absolutely coming to Fallout 4, and then I imagine once I finish in-game blueprinting and send the stuff over to C Dante, he will make it better. Because transfer settlements is way better at that than anything I'm going to write up.
I was going to say that we should work on it together maybe, but you already done most of it. But what I was going to do is the same thing. I really like the way Fallout 76 is handling it UI-wise. Like you select the items one by one, highlight them, and then blueprint them, and it saves it as a static collection, and that is really awesome and looks really good. But what I also wanted to do is be able to export it into an external file, so you can share these smaller blueprints or schematics or whatever we are going to call them on the Nexus, and others can install them to their own games, and they use them as the same way as Transfer Settlements blueprints.
Yeah, that's fantastic. It would also be nice just to be able to share them with your own other characters. So like my implementation is, because I'm not using F4SE, is just going to essentially record. What I'm doing is recording the data on an object that you keep in your inventory, and then you can place that in like a special blueprint container, and it comes up on a menu. So I'm literally just doing essentially mini city plans that you can create right in the game. And so mine are not going to be S-calls, so they're going to be a lot slower. But I am threading it out, so it's relatively quick. But your version, if you actually do you think it's possible? I mean, well, we know everything is possible with F4SE if you put enough time in. But so far, from what you've investigated, is it possible to create those static collection records in real time, like to where they're actually stored as an S-call and accessible in the book?
Either create them, but failing that, I can set up like 50 or 100 of them as wildcards, and just you know, change their attributes and get them enabled via global variables or something like that. So even if I can't be able to create them as new forms, I can do that instead, that I have blank static collections, a bunch of them, and you just save the data into those.
That's awesome. And then, yeah, and I think that's one of those things where you could probably arrange to set it up pretty quickly, where you could expand it as much as people wanted. So like if you start with 100 slots, it probably wouldn't be hard to add 500 slots to people who really are using the system.
Yeah, I mean, with Xedit scripts, there are a lot of things possible, so that's not a problem to always to make more, like 500 as you said.
Did you get into the game yet, Sudante?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm joining you.
Did you see my friend request in there?
I
saw it. I'm actually in a game with you said actually.
Let's see here. I can just do it right from the Xbox menu.
You said it's in the corner of the map.
All right.
Yeah, I can see your request now.
Okay,
and,
sweet.
And accepted it. Okay, now it stopped streaming.
We broke your stream?
No, I mean the Xbox to PC stream.
Oh, yeah. That's such a sweet feature. I just found out about that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's really nice.
So let's see. Well, in my social tab I can only see Neeher.
Yeah, I don't see you in mine either. Way to go, Fallout.
Well, I tried to restart the game though.
Apparently I'm claiming the Gorge Junkyard Workshop now.
Yeah, I know where that is.
Is there a better way on Xbox to start a game? I mean, restart a game other than start another game and then start.
Yeah, if you go to the home menu and click the start button on the Xbox app, there should be a close application option.
Okay.
Or close game or whatever.
I always learn something new about consoles.
The Xbox app? Yeah, I guess you get it there. Where are you guys?
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I'm still in the main menu.
Oh, okay.
We are clearly technology experts.
Absolutely. Hey Gorshkov, and hey, it's Ellie. Welcome to the stream. I wanted to tweet this out as well, but first I'm trying to. Nope.
Into us.
Yeah. Still only see Neeher. So I could join him. I don't know, kinggath, are you on the same server as Neeher?
I doubt it. Well, yeah, why don't you join him, and then I'll try and join up you through the Xbox menu. See if that works. Otherwise,
okay.
I'll try and reboot. It might have also been that I have probably left Fallout 76 running for the past 3 days, so it might have not registered my new friends. So let me try that. We got this.
I'm checking it as well. Okay, I think I got what the problem was. I needed to accept your friend invite in the Xbox, because I thought I was the one who sent you an invitation first. So, but no. So should be good now.
It's kind of ironic that so far what I'm experiencing is that melee is the best way to play this game, and melee in Bethesda games is terrible. So there's something I'd like to see modded immediately. Let's get some. If melee combat's going to be the best way, let's make it good.
Yeah, I'm currently running around with the fire axe.
Hey Medrox, welcome to the stream.
50 cal.
Yeah, on Tuesday I always ran out of ammo, and I was better off with a hatchet or an axe.
I just find that even if I'm pointing directly at something, that doesn't mean I'm going to hit it. And I know some of that's probably supposed to be RPG mechanics, but I thought they eliminated most of that, starting with Fallout 4, of the whole, where your right, of like wherever your cursor is, that's not necessarily where you're going to hit. Because Fallout 4, I don't feel like that ever happens.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try.
Weapon spread was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it was unplayable to try and play that in actual first person without VATS. All right, so I'm going to try relaunching the game. I still don't see you in the in-game social menu.
Yeah, me neither.
Says
this is why this is why 2 hours is not enough time. It's gonna take us the first hour just to get into a party. Fix your game.
I'm gonna get a drink right back.
Yeah, in the meantime, I'm gonna tweet out my stream, I guess.
Sounds good. So, B.E.T.A, what are some of the features you've seen so far that you want to backport to Fallout 4? Because I think there's tons of stuff that's worth porting over.
Well,
like even if you weren't going to do it yourself, but like, what are some of the stuff you've seen in here where like, okay, that would be sweet to have in Fallout 4?
I have to think about, but. All I can think of is one thing that I can't talk about because someone is already working on it. But I don't know. Maybe
because I know you've got an exhaustive list of things you're already working on, so I'm sure you don't have time to add any more to your docket. But
yeah, but I have to rewire my brain for Fallout 76. Instead of thinking about Fallout 4 mods. But for example, the way the P-Boy filters quests, I really like that. I don't know if it's necessary for Fallout 4, but it's something definitely can be done for Fallout 4. Like the Side quests are a different tab, the miscellaneous quests are a different tab, things like that.
Yeah, that's really handy.
Or
I also really like the fact that it marks the quest items in your inventory with an actual icon. That's super helpful.
Yeah.
That should be possible too, I would think. I mean, it would require a UI edit, but you know, we've got plenty of mods like Def UI already that could handle something like that.
Yeah. Hey Madrox, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, I cannot. The friends thing is just not working. I just straight up don't see you guys in the game.
I don't know what's going on.
Try adding me, maybe.
I can't see you either. Yeah, try Neeher.
So I can see Sedante's in the main menu.
Yeah, I'm holding off because I don't know if I should join you. But maybe you should. You two should be friends on Xbox and try that, because I don't know what's going on.
Can you invite him to the Xbox party? That'll just make it easier for me to find him.
Xbox party.
See, Dante, have you invited Neeher to it since you guys are already friended?
Oh, can't start a party. You guys in a party?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
So I try it. You understand the point of it.
I can invite you.
Hasn't linked into. There's a feature in the Xbox thing called Invite Party to Game, where you guys can all just jump in and speak together. And it's most online games support that. I don't know why they didn't set it up for 76. It makes it way easier. But yeah, I just saw Demanding posted something. So when we're talking about backporting features from 76, we're not talking about taking assets from 76 or anything, or using the engine features. We would code our own version or model our own versions of these things. So like, for example, the blueprint system I'm working on, obviously I can't take the exact feature from 76. So I'm just using, you know, what's possible in the Fallout 4 engine to pull it off in a different way. So it's not quite, it's not going to be, most of the stuff we implement isn't going to be exact, but you know, it'll be as close as we can get it.
If you play the 76 version, you'll get how to do this one.
Right. So there's not going to be any stealing assets or getting anybody in trouble with those. I did see Trainwiz posted one of the first 76 mods for Fallout 4, which is to add an AP cost to jumping. Because I don't know if you guys see on my screen right now, every time I jump, AP goes down, which actually is kind of cool, because that should stop people bunny hopping. That's actually a clever way to deal with that problem of players PvP bouncing around like idiots. All right, so how are we doing on this party thing? Did you guys figure out how to join a party?
If you guys are in a party, I can't join your party. You have to invite me to it.
I invited you, Neeher. I think I invited you to the party, and also the world that you're in is full right now, so I couldn't join that.
Sweet. All right, so now I can.
Seems like I also could join the world of Neeher after all.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm adding you as a friend, so you'll probably have to accept my friend request, and then hopefully I can see you in game, because I can't see Dante in game. And what's funny is, so there's this feature you're supposed to be able to just hit join game and have it join in. Come on, Bethesda. So that's gonna be the first thing I tweet out at them to get fixed, because that's a real pain in the butt. Like, it's one of the nicer things about Xbox is being able to just set up a group chat and pop right into each other's games.
It's going to be a little bit different on Bethesda Net.
They don't even have social features, do they? I have no idea how you're going to get through that.
There kind of is. It's a pain just to find the profile of somebody. Unless you just know the URL.
All right, so I don't know if we're going to be able to party. I still don't see you on there. So that's awful.
Let's see here. Really? I see you online. I could join you.
Oh, perfect. Well, then let's do that. Or can you send an invite? As long as you can see me, that's all we need.
Yeah, I can see you. I just don't Yeah, yeah, I can only just go to your session. Alright, Budgie said.
I can probably join you too after that.
Yeah, I'm loading in.
Oh, and hey, Torald, thank you for the follow.
How does it actually work? Does it? Do you just like pop in right next to me, or do you just end up like at your spawn point in
first,
the
wherever I was last? Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
First, you join the same world, and then you can join the party, and then you can fast travel to the person.
Got it. So it's really a bunch of extra unnecessary steps.
It's like 3 steps, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. So there's a fix, another fix for Bethesda. I think it's just going to take them a little while to get used to the multiplayer format. Like there's a lot of quality of life things that can obviously been improved dramatically. Especially because this game, I don't know, it seems to exist in this weird space of like fighting with itself, because you kind of want immersion in the sense of like, you know, it makes sense you would pop in the same spot and you have to travel to your friend and everything. But this genre kind of wants things to, and even the whole game itself seems to be catered toward people being able to quickly do things. So like, for example, the fact that you can just change your character on the fly. Obviously their target audience with that is people who just want this to be like an expressive thing. Like it's kind of like the skins in Fortnite. Like your character doesn't actually matter. It's just kind of an expression thing. And so like then that's so unimmersive. So then why are you clinging to immersive features like having to spawn in where you were? It's like, just put me on top of my buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess they kind of modeled it after GTA 5. It's the same thing on there. You have to join the world, and then you join the, I guess, your friend fast travel or whatever. What do they call it?
All right. So if you see me, you're gonna have to do all the party invite stuff and everything. I don't see you at all.
I'm still loading.
Oh, okay.
And I'm in the main menu because it again said that the word Neeher's in, it's full, so I'm queued up right now.
Oh, well, it switched worlds depending on when you.
This game is beautiful and this music is fantastic. I hope you come back.
Oh yeah, I really like the music.
But yeah, I've started a short list of mods I want to see, like what I'm going to be aiming for long term. Like I like to do this whenever I play Bethesda game. Is like just keep a list of all the things I want to see for the next, when I'm ready to do my full modded playthrough, of like all the things I'm hoping somebody does so that I don't have to. And one of the things on my list is kind of is against that feature that I just talked about with the being able to swap your character. I want to turn that off. I want to bring back barbershops and surgery centers and make those a cost if you want to use them. I would love that. That's something I would 100% be on any server I was running.
Yeah, I don't really like the being able to change your appearance at any time. It just doesn't feel right.
Oh, I leveled up. Let's see here. A new perk pack. How often do you get these perk packs? I feel like I keep getting them.
I get one like every level, I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Might be every other level. I'm not sure. I got 2 of them yesterday.
All right, here's another feature I don't like. I want to see modded is that you have to choose your. Oh no, you don't. You can exit out. Okay, awesome. I felt like I was forced to choose my perk point before I could see my cards that I had.
Oh yeah, no.
And you just have to back out of that. I really like the perk card system. I think that could easily be brought into Fallout 4. Well, not easily. Obviously, we need a whole new UI for it, which is always a pain in the butt, but... But it's much nicer than being locked down to that single sheet of things. Because that's always been a pain for modding, is it's hard to add in new perks just because the UI doesn't support it.
Yep. One thing I want to do is, I guess not me because it's not my field, but the map. I want that back in the Pip-Boy.
Even if it was just a tab to jump to.
Well, I don't like the map at all because, you know, on the traditional, like, for example, Fallout 4, the map is, you know, like a topographical map with the roads and freeways, railroad tracks. Whereas in this, you can look at the map and see what you're moving up on. Like on Tuesday, I looked at the map. We were like, let's go to the Greenbrier. I was like, I have no idea where that is. Looked at the map. Oh, it's right there. Let's run straight there. I don't like that. There's like less exploration, I feel like, because of it. Less surprise when you get somewhere.
I've sent you a team invitation, Neeher.
You're in the game?
Yeah. Finally.
I gotta restart this game then.
Oh, are you still stuck this whole time? I said the loading shouldn't be that long.
No, I just...
happened on Tuesday.
I also tweeted out the stream and such.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So apparently... Oh, I guess that makes sense because I logged out of the so I spent caps to claim a workbench.
Yep.
And then when I logged out, I lost control of it. So like that kind of incentivizes you to just basically stay in the game as long as possible after you do that. Which I guess that makes sense. Like you would if you just permanently kept it while you were offline, that could be kind of weird. Yeah, see this whole eating and drinking thing. Like I think one of the things they're trying to do with this game is get some of that streaming audience because it's probably worth a lot of money because it's constant advertising. But doing things like managing your inventory at Pip-Boy is so boring to watch. And you got to sit there and like eat food and water and stuff all the time. Like it's just
it's like
messes up the pacing of the game.
Failing to pick a lock or something. No one wants to see that.
Oh my god, a single Ferragu had a fusion core on it.
Wow. You have a lot of good luck with the ghouls, huh?
Seems like it.
Key. How many do you need? Just 5, 6?
Something like that.
Alright, eventually we're gonna get into a party.
Can any of you invite me? Because it didn't work out the last time when I tried to invite Neeher.
Alright, I'm in. I made it.
Alright, do you see me on the map? That would be a big help.
Kinggath, invite the team. Oh, I'm under attack.
Hey!
Is that a vertibird? Whoa, a vertibird! What?
Ooh, shoot
a
it!
Vertibot. Interesting. No, there's like 3 of them.
Oh,
they're crashing through each other because they're ghosted.
Torald said in the chat that I can actually saw you kinggath in the recent tab. And now I accepted your invite.
There we go.
Awesome.
Alright. So guys, that only took us, what, 45 minutes to team up.
Yeah.
Good game. Alright, now let's see where you guys are.
I'm fast.
The creamery.
I'm fast traveling to Neeher right now. From the map, in the social tab, you can... So, kinggath, if you go to the map screen and hit RB for the social tab, under team, you can fast travel to any of us.
I see you can also fast travel each other's camps. That's actually really convenient because you could set it up to where your camps are in different spots of the map to set up free fast travel points.
And we can also use each other's camps.
That's very convenient.
What? Vertebrates are leaving. They just went over to this spot.
Are they the supply drop
shot
ones?
up the place and left.
Have you guys found that the favorite system keeps breaking?
Favorite system?
So like you're supposed to be able to favorite multiple items and then toggle between them. And for me, my gun just keeps getting unequipped.
I never tried the favorite system. But I have to ask who flies the vertibirds. That's the important question, if there are no NPCs.
It's a vertibot, apparently.
Ah, okay.
I thought you were asking
like tinted windows. It's over there.
I thought you were asking if we find a vertibird, which one of us gets to fly it. So that was the question.
Yeah, they just moved over across this area, directly north.
Alright, I'm gonna just follow you guys around since you've all been exploring before, and probably have seen a lot more. So I have seen almost nothing except Flatwoods over and over again.
All right, well, let's not go that way then. We know where to find a grafted monster if you want to fight that.
Sure, let's go pick a fight.
I have a bowler hat now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why it's important, but...
That's very important.
Okay.
Good cosmetic items, very important. That's why they sell them.
Yeah, fair point. So are we going to...
So first thing we're going to port, guys, we're going to port the Atom Store over to Fallout 4, and you can
our own personal.
Send all of your monies to the three of us. For our
like you're gonna set up a web shop and then we implement a UI for that in the game?
No, that would be selling mods. We're not allowed to do that. This would be an Atom Store. That's allowed.
Okay.
It's different.
Sell the exact same items that appear in the Atom Store in Fallout 76, but within Fallout 4. So are we going now to a location where there's a Grafton monster?
Sure, unless you want to do something different.
I kind of want to follow that smoke over there. Oh, you know what I really want to do, and I don't know if you guys have already done it, is that there's a picture of this giant combine machine in one of the trailer videos. I'd love to find that thing. It looked awesome.
Well, let's look at the map. Let's see if it's there.
Oh, this is a cool little nuclear reactor. I'm surprised it's still up and running. Oh yeah, I think it's directly south of us. We're actually headed toward that big machine. It's that big red and blue thing down in the map.
You see why I don't like this map? I just want to know where everything's at.
Wow, the sound is so delayed on my stream. I'm just now hearing all of your guys' gunshots after everybody's dead.
Oh, you're watching the stream while you're...
No, just like the sound is just super delayed for me.
Ah, okay.
I think it's just network lag.
I mean, I'm watching my stream on my laptop, but it's muted. Just watching it for the chat.
I have the kinggath pop-out chat for its stream running.
You guys are doing better than I am. I get so distracted when I try and follow chat, so I tend to keep...
moderators.
I have a separate page up with super chat, so I can try and get to those. Because yeah, I'm just hearing like non-stop gunshots. Is that
what is that?
Yeah, I'm wondering.
We've got to go. We've got a
gunshot. It sounds like a banging on metal.
Maybe we found Fallout 76 hammer markers, and there's just like Sturgis around here somewhere.
Left them around. Invisible NPC using them.
I checked, but I don't have any streams open on my machine. My
there it is again.
Do
you think it's this thing here?
I think it's a glitch. Maybe we should fast travel to somewhere else.
That's really obnoxious. I thought, for sure you guys were shooting.
By the way, Unoctium messaged us on Discord that he will join us around half an hour from now. Yeah.
What in God's name is that?
I have no idea. Sidante and I have been over here several times. I've never heard this.
I wonder if we've got like some bug where some player is ghosting us and just like messing with just shooting near us. Because that's a glitch I've seen in other multiplayer games where somebody will be in your game and they'll be invisible.
I'm being attacked by an ammo. G-Grab is interested to see how far you can zoom out in the third person.
Let's find out. Not very far.
That's really annoying.
I feel like I've already tuned it out of my head. Yeah. I Alright, that one caught me by surprise.
Any of you guys have any sort of drinks, like, I don't know, dirty water or something?
Yeah, look, there's a stream right here. Come over here. Drink up. Brad.
Don't have any water moving.
Should we try jumping servers to see if that sound stops?
Yeah, I'll go find the news.
Let's do that.
Uh-oh. Am I being attacked by a graphic monster?
Yeah, I can see that.
No, just a little liberator. That's fine.
Anyways. Yeah, I saw its projectile sludge throw thing.
Yeah, it's up here somewhere.
I actually really like the, and I think this is actually a feature of Eisen, but is the diluted stim packs and super stim packs, like all the variety.
Yeah, I like that.
That's a nice feature to spread the game out. And I also really like that you actually have to use pipe pistols for a while. Like in Fallout 4, you just don't have to use them at all. You're immediately handed a 10mm, so you can ignore the entire pipe pistol mechanic.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't really do pipe pistols until this game.
Did that sound stopped?
I think it might have. It was Neeher's fault.
Yeah. I was just gonna say.
Actually stop. I'll join back.
Okay.
No, there it goes. There it is. Don't join back.
Still had it.
Is it too late? Did you already join back?
Nope, nope.
Okay. Are you in a new game? Should we pop over to you?
Not yet. Still loading. I can't wait for the PC version. It's gonna be amazing. Tuesday.
The sound is so ridiculous. Do you still hear it, Neeher? Like, are you only hearing
I should
our
probably
headphones?
find that out. Let's see. I'm in the right area.
I'm double checking, but I really don't have any.
Oh, there's a guy in a spacesuit right next to me. I don't hear anything.
Okay, so it must be, it's this server.
Yeah.
It's just screw it.
Let's see here.
Oh,
There's a few guys.
Scores.
Ooh, ammo.
Oh, and of course I can't see you on my friend list anymore, so that's awesome.
You mean me?
Neeher, who has escaped for us into another. But I'm gonna just load out to the main menu and see if that helps.
Check if I can see you now. Nope. Still only Neeher.
Some gun's gonna break me.
Okay. I'm trying to join Neeher now.
It shows Neeher offline for me.
Interesting.
So chat, enjoy the broken game. It's a little buggy.
Torald says in the chat that the shots are SOS in Morse code.
If that's true, then we kind of screwed them over. Oh, I'm over encumbered again, I think. So now armor's breaking. Yeah.
Now, have you guys seen this picture ID thing? Does it update your levels? Mine always shows level 1. I'm supposed to take a new picture ID card if I want.
Oh yeah, that's just the screenshot as a whole. So it has a new loading screen.
Got it.
I don't really know the point why they put level 1.
Actually, yeah, that's kind of weird. I think the load screen screenshots is a cool idea. That could actually be a fun feature in Fallout 4.
Yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah, I heard. So there's somebody who just put out a mod with a bunch of new load screens. It was on Hot Files the other day, and one of the things they had in their future list was a way to do a bunch of 2D things, like a bunch of 2D loading screens instead. So I assume there must be a way to get screenshots in there somehow.
Neeher, I invited you to a team, and there's a Grafton monster here as well. And the player is another player is already fighting it.
Yeah, I saw those guys earlier.
I check if I can see kinggath.
Yeah, I don't see either of you guys. So,
really?
I think I don't know what's going on, but I'm heading for the big combine thing, so because I want to see it in person.
Yeah, I can't see you either.
You still hear the hammer thing?
No, I guess at least that's gone.
Alright, I think you should probably quit to the main menu and then maybe you'll be able to rejoin us.
Yeah, that's what I just did. I got into a new world. So the sound stopped, so that's a positive. But I still don't see you guys.
I'm afraid if that's all fixed, we can just head over there since I see you online. Oh wait. What? Game's confused. It says invite the team, but you're not here. Oh, now it says join.
Meanwhile, the Grafton monster is dead.
Oh, all before... Well, I won't get any loot because I didn't know.
Have you guys found it pretty easy to cheese enemies? I find like about 30% of my fights I don't take any damage, which is an interesting bug.
Ah, your world is full.
So one of the things they had said in marketing that I thought was a really good idea was that they said they had it set up so where the cap was 24, but it was actually a secret cap of 32, so that people could join their friends more easily without having to wait in line to do it. Which seems like a good idea. It seems like something all multiplayer games should adapt if they're going to have server caps.
That'd be nice.
24.
Yep.
24 seems really few.
Yeah.
Especially if we want to play 3 or 4 of us on the same server.
Yeah. I mean, I get what they're going for. Is they want to keep that feeling like you're isolated and everything. That's pretty important to Fallout. It also probably makes it a lot easier to manage. Like they're taking this game engine that was designed for single player, jury-rigging it to work multiplayer. I'm sure that having tiny server loads is going to help them a lot performance-wise. Like that's probably one of those. It feels like it could have been a spin thing where it's just like, oh, we're capping at 24 for immersion, and in reality, it's just their game engine can't handle more than that.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
Okay, I'm getting... So I can tell they're already doing a good job of the fall field because I had a mission and I let myself get distracted because I saw something to play with. So that's a good sign. I saw one of those, you know, those radio towers they have in Fallout 4 that you can click them and they...
Sure.
Yeah, the tower actually goes up. Yeah,
sure.
I found one of those. I'm also finding it is not hard to kill enemies that are 15 levels higher than me. which that doesn't seem like it's by design.
Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of that. We were just killing Grafton monsters left and right yesterday.
I found the laser rifle.
Ooh.
Look at this monster.
But I cannot find water. So I have to drink dirty water again. Thank God I have some red away.
I'm under attack by the mole people. Oh, there we go. I got wrecked. Those things are cool looking. They look like something out of Star Wars.
Yeah, I still can't join yet.
I can also collect dirty water from any kind of river.
You have to have, I think you have to have empty bottles, right? That's how that works.
I guess. At least it worked like that in Fallout 4.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's how it works, and you can. So one of the cool things they did with the workbenches, and I don't know how we would do. Maybe you know how we could do this, Deontay. I would love to see the default workbenches have the same feature in Fallout 4 as in 76, where you just use a different button to go to the modify versus create screen. That was a really cool feature. Like instead of having to have a mod like AWKCR in order to build weapons.
I'm sorry, I was distracted because I almost died of radiation. Can you repeat the question?
I said, can you think of a way we could set it up so that the same workbench could be used for crafting and modifying in Fallout 4? Because right now you have to have separate workbenches for that because they use a different workbench type.
Oh, sure.
But I'm wondering if there's a way we could set up the workbenches in Fallout 4 to work the same way they do in 76, where you push, X to do or activate to do one, and then you alternate activate to do the other.
Yeah, that's actually a cool idea for Fallout 4. Mm-hmm. I believe it's possible that you have to change vanilla scripts for that, but maybe it's doable without that even.
So for me, since I always try and do things without F4SE, my thought is to spawn a second workbench that's invisible right at that same spot, and then add an alternate activator that actually just triggers that reference instead, so that you technically have one of each sitting there.
Yeah, that's.
I think you'd still have to have. Yeah, you just flip them back and forth. I think you would still have to have something like AWKCR though for the construction records. So, and I think a lot of people enjoy having a ton of workbenches. I just think it would be convenient to have to build less stuff each time you start a player home.
Yeah. And now I'm in a team with Neeher, I guess.
All right, I'll try and join you guys in a second here. The balance in this game is so bizarre. Like, I'm killing off random guys that are way higher level than me without problem, and then all of a sudden I'll be taking little tips of damage from people, and then all of a sudden they just one-shot me from near full health.
Yeah, especially we had some trouble with super mutants yesterday. When it's one or two, that's fine, but when they gang up on you, like 4 or 5 of them, that's rough. How do you guys like this effect when you pick up something and the shadow of that item remains there for a second still?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, if you pick up a world object that's like a Nuka-Cola, when you pick it up, it leaves behind this shadow effect. As soon as you look away, it's gone.
Really?
Can't tell if it's a feature or a bug.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, it looks like the lighting shadow takes a moment to catch up.
Either that or it's intentional. I have no idea.
I think
that seems like an oversight.
No, I think it's intentional, but it's an interesting design choice anyway.
feel like I should put that on a loading screen. So.
Let's see here. Yeah, you guys still are invisible to me. So.
Let me check.
Yeah, I can see him online, but I can't join your game because it's full.
That's all right. We're scoping out some interesting stuff here. So there's another mechanic that I've mentioned before. I'm gonna put in directly into Sim Settlements in a future update. Is I want to build the nuclear silo and make it functional in Fallout 4.
Ooh.
So that you can actually collect nuke codes in Fallout 4 and periodically launch a nuke. Or I might not even bother with the nuke codes. It might just be you have to, invest a certain number of resources. I gotta lock it down somehow because it's pretty powerful to be able to drop a nuke in and wipe out a whole area of enemies.
Yeah, that would
but I think it would look really sweet.
Yeah, you could use the Institute nuke animation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen that used by some other mods too. It looks pretty good.
By the way, kinggath, I can see you as offline, and I could add you again as friend. Actually, I can add you as friend over and over. I don't know if you can see anything about.
Yeah, I saw the re-add as friend thing, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that because you're already on my...
I think the main problem is that the game shows you offline for me, which is probably a bug.
Yeah, I think the game's just not correctly integrated into the Xbox Live system.
Are you in a game right now?
Correctly, or there's something wrong. Yeah, I'm headed toward the thing we talked about. I'm almost there.
But on a different server, right?
Yeah.
Different server. Reminder attack. Oh, this is going out of nowhere.
Now, have either of you guys ever modded for a multiplayer game?
No.
No.
I started with Fallout 4.
It's a whole different animal. It's going to be very interesting to see how people respond to learning how to script multiplayer because it's quite a bit different when you've got to deal with syncing code and stuff. And I was having this conversation with somebody the other day that I think that's probably one of the other reasons that they're delaying private servers is that they're going to have to figure out what stuff they want to expose for mod authors to be able to actually script because they're going to have to come up with some sort of interface for the network code because I'm sure they don't want modders to have to write their own network handlers.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have some sort of figure out what's safe to enable them to pass between, like what stuff can we pass between players and all that kind of thing. Like that's going to be a big challenge.
I just like to think of for modding 76, what I want to do is create quests, something more interesting. And I think it'd be really cool to make a quest based off of, instead of following and controlling one person.
Imagine adding your own workspace to Fallout 76.
Yeah, I think I would definitely be interested in getting involved in a mod to fill this place with NPCs because I don't understand that design decision at all, except for it allows you can kind of develop content quicker with a group because then you don't have to have as much coordination if there's not, because NPCs, once you introduce branching dialogue, like then it has to, you end up with a situation where you got to deal with a lot more loose ends potentially, and more people are involved. Like with all the holotapes and notes, you can just have people like you, Neeher, who just can go through and make little mini quests, and they don't need much approval. They don't need to interact much. Like they don't need you can kind of streamline the process of quest design if there's no interactive NPCs.
All right,
yeah, be more dungeon style.
Hey, Rich.
But that does not sound good to me as far as a player goes. Like if this thing is sweet. If that really was their intention, if they're just trying to make it so that it's easier for them to build quests, like that to me is not a good reason to ditch NPCs. That's a financial reason to ditch NPCs.
Yeah. wonder if you are joinable yet.
All right, I got a pack rat card. Now we're talking.
Oh, here. Shit.
I don't know. Try another. I really want to see that thing, but I don't want to run all the way over there.
Did I just hear Unoctium in the background?
Yeah.
He's here.
Hey, welcome.
Alright, can't seem to log in. So this might be very short.
We are still trying to play in the same theme.
Yeah, this whole time.
Since
we're,
the beta
we're
started.
About an hour now. Still haven't partied up successfully. Except for, well, we did once, and then the game bugged out and started playing gunfire sounds constantly.
Yeah.
Very
No matter
exciting.
where we went.
That thing is so. This thing is massive. My God.
Apparently, I'm joining your game.
Oh, ooh, here we go.
Apparently.
Well, I hope so, because this is a workshop over here that we can claim.
Really?
So hopefully that makes the combine
Doesn't
turn
that
on.
thing move? Yeah. I remember in the trailer, it spins up.
Yeah, no, for me it's just standing still. So I'm hoping like once I claim the workshop,
I made it.
that'll happen. Oh no, my
Oh, my
machete
camp's
broke.
gone. Oh no, my camp is here. Look at that. All my stuff is slowly fading in.
All right, here's a question: can you move your camp into? Yes, you can. Into a workshop.
Into
Yes.
a workshop?
Yes.
Into a workshop.
Also,
areas,
if
yeah.
you blueprint stuff,
There you go. Invited.
then you can build that blueprint at workshops as well.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the. I did blueprinting once just to see how it worked, and so I could start building it in Fallout 4. And I'm not gonna be able to implement it exactly how they did it. They have a lot of. I mean, they have the ability to dynamically create S-calls. Like we do not have that in Fallout 4.
I invited you to the team.
Oh, fantastic! I'm fixing my weapons and stuff here, and then I'll accept that.
Are you guys on the same server right now?
Oh, I leveled up. Oh, yeah. Let's invite my team and get a fast travel.
Okay, here's a fun bug. Oh, so I tried to use one of my workbenches. Oh God, what was that?
I don't know, but I heard it as well.
Oh, it declined the team invitation.
Oh.
It must time out. That's probably interesting.
Invite the team.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Accept team invite. Here we go.
Now we're talking. Wow, you are all the way over there.
I made it, guys.
Fast travel for free. And I can fast travel to your camp, too.
So I'm trying to join your server then. Rich, do you have the Xbox gamer tag of any of us?
Yeah, bad Unoctium. I can't log in though.
Yeah, the word is full. I mean, I have to wait, I
I mean, I
guess.
can't log in at all. It's like-
Oh, somebody points out that this is a big giant mining machine. I keep calling it a combine for some reason. Just making stuff up, calling it what I want to call it. There's a. I can't tell if there's another player out here.
This place is very different.
Fighting each other.
Yeah, there's no one else here.
Have you guys run into NPC factions battling each other?
Yeah, I've seen super mutants killing super mutants.
Hey, some big nasty guys.
Yep.
But given that there's little to no penalty in death, it doesn't seem. It seems
I
fine to
know.
just charge in there, and like just let the other, and then get some damage in, let the next person take over. Yeah, see, they still have their damage on them from when I hit them. So I assume that if I just keep playing bait and just keep running in and dying, you can keep getting pot shots on them and it'll be fine. We'll chip them away.
What gun I should use? All of it. I got shotguns. I got a pretty decent loot on them.
So I think seeing how, you know, we're not running into any other players now. It's just us. Right now, this feels very much like Fallout co-op, which is cool. Because that's kind of, I think, what most of us wanted to see. Like, it's such a turn, like the idea of it being more like an MMO is such a turn off to me, but this right now, the way we're playing actually feels like Fallout co-op, which I like.
These guys have a lot of shotgun ammo.
Yeah, I think I just picked up a pump action from somebody. I gotta look at my inventory and see if I can even use it. The whole level capping of weapons is not cool. That needs to go. That's happening on my server. No more level cap on weapons. You'll just have reduced effectiveness or something. Bring back skill trees, please. I mean, that's how they could solve that, right? Bring back the Fallout 3 skill system. And then you can use any weapons you want early and just make it so that you just you could divvy up the weapons more or something.
Yeah. What's your guys' thoughts on the weapon conditioning and armor conditioning?
I love it. I missed that from Fallout 3. I know there was somebody working on it for Fallout 4. I don't know if that ever got released. But yeah, I enjoy it just so that you have a reason. Because like right now in the game, the only reason to collect all the junk is for the settlement system. And it doesn't take long before you don't need to do that anymore, where you just virtually have infinite. And then it makes it so you don't need to collect. So like I find after I'm like level 20 or so in Fallout 4, I don't have to collect any armor or weapons unless they're legendaries. And I
Fallout 4.
Let's see here. Hey, here we go. Pump action shotgun.
Let's see, I picked up something else. Let's see here. Guess not. Oh, that ticking sound you hear? That's the workbench, by the way.
The beeping?
Yeah.
Oh, really? So we're getting closer to it. So it must be in here.
All these...
I'm sorry for asking again, but can you hear me? Because my internet is very shitty right now.
Oh, I see a guy. Found one. Oh, that's right. We got a hide mechanic. I forgot about that.
Oh boy. Ooh, I just got one shot. In there.
All right, I'll use that opportunity to run away. Run away! Brave Sir Robin ran away.
I have to respawn at your camp, I guess?
Yeah, I've got a camp right inside of here, so it should be no problem. All right, let's see if we got any grenades, because that seems useful. Oh, and we also got... Let's do some frag mining. That seems like a good way to handle these fat bastards. Whoa!
Alright. I spawned in a stash. Okay, there we go. I'm running.
Okay, so they definitely seem to have like MMO style mechanics of if you try and train them out, they turn around and run away.
Huh. They have a forest sandbox.
Maybe they found you.
I'm right next to you.
I can't find them anymore. They're gone.
Oh, I guess we won then. Oh, Can you hear them up top?
Mic check. Can you hear me?
Can hear you.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless you're talking to your stream.
I had
some
my
guys here.
I had my internet down for 2 times, but now I'm trying to join your server. Although the world is full right now.
Yeah, me too. It's queued for me as well. So.
So we are fighting for the same world.
Pretty much.
So, yeah, so that seems like a feature request immediately for Bethesda. Let us play in our own world and then queue up to join our friend's world whenever it's ready.
Yeah. Well, I think it's going to throw me and Dante into a cell. We'll have to knife fight for our position.
Seems like a good feature.
Yeah, that's a cool idea.
Just 3 buttons. Which one did you press?
3? Oh, that's weird. It went to a load screen. I did not anticipate that.
I can't. You're still technically standing in front of it. Oh, there we go.
What is happening?
It's like, oh, you click this. Game.get player. Move to.
So, I mean, if the world's full, I mean, it must mean like there's only a 12-player cap effectively for each world.
Yeah, 24, I guess.
Yeah.
It's definitely small. But I had read they were going to make it... Oh, this looks so awesome up here.
What happened?
I had heard they were going to make it so that there were extra slots available for friends so that people could join on Dudes games. This looks like something out of World of Warcraft. I think all their...
Photo mode, go.
Yeah, no doubt. This looks awesome from up here. It's a shame I don't understand how the mechanic works to trigger the observe thing or whatever it is where you can...
Well, from what I've
discover
done
new
it
locations.
once. It was more of like you walk out somewhere high up and then there was an activate button.
Yeah, but it didn't appear
Activated
there.
trigger.
And, like, that would have been an awesome spot to do that. So I went to the second floor. There doesn't seem to be anything here. It seems like a waste of space.
Kind of like the third one.
This is what Juicehead was complaining about in his one of his videos, was that you go find all these cool things and there's nothing special there. It's like, really? Like, this is one of the coolest props I've seen in a Bethesda game, and it's
so much
nothing
work
here.
into this. And there's actually like totally new assets in this. All we know is that it can spin and there's a workbench.
Yeah, well, we're gonna find this workbench eventually. What's weird is when I was in, and maybe this is just me not understanding how to use the map, but when I was at the one I claimed earlier, it was on the map. Like, there was a marker showing me exactly where I needed to go to claim the workbench. Yeah, and there kind of one is. See, I think there is one here too. I just
Alright, I need to
not
go
having any luck
find
finding it.
that.
Here it is.
Oh, okay.
There's cannot be claimed. There's enemies nearby, so we gotta find. Okay, well, here's the enemies.
Point a workbench all the way up here. Oh yeah, there's a guy right there.
Can you guys kill someone over and over so he just
Grief them.
gets annoyed and finds another server?
What? He's falling in slow motion. Miner suit scrap. What's the point of that?
Oh, guy snuck up behind us there.
I mean, you guys could always join our empty worlds, you know, our Billy No Mates worlds.
Yeah, join us in the main menu.
Can we do that?
Oh,
Yeah, you could join our worlds, which probably might be empty, but ours might be full.
Oh, I have to kill everyone again.
hey, can you move? Let me see if I can move my camp up here on this platform, because then we can all jump to our camp and take this workshop.
Mine says no. Oh, there's a mine right here. Watch out for that.
Oh, that was my mind.
Oh yeah, I was like, it's not blowing up.
Okay, well, at least we know where the workbench is now, so we can just teleport to my camp and then try and take it on. and see what it does.
Yeah. So let's go back to the main menu. Get in a squad or whatever ahead of time.
You mean build a team in the main menu and then join a server?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
makes
and then
sense.
hopefully we all join the world and we will all be in the same world, theoretically.
I just restarted the game, so...
Open it.
Yeah, I don't see a way of doing that. This plan.
I've invited you to a team, kinggath. I'm not friends with any of you. I'll probably just add you.
Yeah, I got your invite.
Alright.
You have joined a team. Okay, so let me join a team. How about the rest of you guys?
Interesting.
I'm signing in. Okay, let me see.
Try add you, Dante.
I can add Dante. I can't.
Can you invite me?
Yeah, 1 sec. Just
Kinggath probably still can't see anyone.
need someone.
I can only see an option to invite Neeher.
Alright, I'm gonna add you as a friend.
Yeah, same here.
Submit. Alright, you should see me now, Dante.
You would see, you would think, but I added kinggath as well as friend, and he doesn't show up on my list.
So this game has some serious UI problems. Like right now, it's telling me I can invite people to the team, but it doesn't actually respond when I click it. So I assume it's because Unoctium is the party leader, so only he can do it. And then my join game world just says waiting, but it doesn't explain why I have to wait.
Waiting.
Serious UI problems here in this game.
I'm trying to invite Neeher. It's just Neeher, yeah?
It's ITS Neeher.
ITS Neeher.
I invited you, Neeher. I don't know what that's gonna
It's Neeher.
do.
Has any of you guys played Destiny?
No, I played
No.
it briefly once.
So it has. So they're copying some features from there, like the events, and from my experience playing Destiny, is like the events were fun, like one time, and then after that you just started ignoring them, and it's a shame that they're using such like big areas to do these events, because it's just like what a waste of a space. But I guess at the same time, if they didn't do that, it would be a waste of the space in the sense that you already visited it, so you have no reason to come back to it.
Right.
You see me on your list now?
Yeah.
You're on mine.
Okay. Social.
I can't believe that they don't have this basic thing figured out of setting up a party and joining the game together. Like, that seems to be pretty big thing to not have figured out.
Yeah.
Especially on the console that's supposed to be your early access people. Like you're putting all your eggs in this basket, and yet you don't have team mechanics figured out.
Yeah. Well, there's a bunch of days there where they weren't, like 4 days where they weren't playing Xbox, so it was like kind of ruins the whole exclusiveness.
Yeah, it was pretty dumb.
Because we were just starting to get something fun going there, killing mole people, taking on a workbench.
All right.
See if I'm gonna jump in kinggath and maybe you guys can. Or please stand by. Oh, have you got?
Oh, there you go. Now it says play with team. Okay. Finally something good popped up.
Neeher, can you invite me? Because I invited you and it said that you declined my invitation. Then it showed that you're offline, and then it shows that you're online again.
Currently in a loading screen.
Ah.
Consoles, the future.
Should be able to. Oh, nice! It's showing that screenshot from on top of the mining. What is the actual name for this thing?
It's some sort of mining equipment. Yeah, does it have a location yet? Like a location marker you can mouse over?
I don't think so.
Okay, so it spawned. Okay, I'm in party with Unoctium. It spawned me at my workbench.
Giant mining machine.
Or my camp.
Bagger 288 excavator.
Excavator, all right.
Yeah.
Any of you have any idea how teams and friendlies will work on PC on Bethesda.net?
Sorry?
No idea. All right,
No, I
so
was wondering about that
me.
myself. You would think that they would have introduced the friend feature by now into the Bethesda launcher if that's what they were going to do.
In the launcher, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I made it. I'm here.
That's right. Good.
All right, but you're not on the teams. At least not on my UI.
Yeah, not yet.
I'm gonna try and add you. I would have to add you in my team, so. Yeah, I see you right in front of me. What?
She'll just like hold A.
Here we go.
Looking at
Invite team.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Hey, there we go.
Hey,
3
look.
down.
Radstorm
Just
or
need some
something
Dante.
coming in.
I'm restarting the game now.
Nice welcome, Matt.
All right, ready to go take on some mole people?
Coming for you.
Alright, I think I'm ready with my very low level weapons.
All right. Mining time again.
Shit, I signed it.
Unoctium, have you had much chance to play this yet?
Yeah, I've
Oh,
been
right.
in most of the betas, but obviously I'll have a higher level than you. Okay.
So what are your thoughts on what of this stuff is good enough to bring over to Fallout 4? Like, have you and Dogtooth been working on porting any of the models over, or your own versions?
No, I mean we've talked about like we can't extract anything from the B.E.T.as unfortunately right now, but I'm sure that's just
Right.
a few weeks away.
Yeah, but DT can model up something from scratch in a couple hours.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but it seems like I could join your game.
Yeah, join our game.
Through Neeher. I mean, the
What?
word wasn't full.
Oh, nice. You blew up these guys and they fell down here.
Got him. Where's the shooting coming from?
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's an NPC because the damage is really low. Or I mean, not a player.
Oh, yeah. I don't see
Oh.
anyone on the map near us unless they're sneaking. But if we got hit, it would pop up in the top left corner.
Yeah.
I can fast travel to Neeher, but I guess
what is
you have to invite me in your party.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now.
You have to basically encounter me and then I can add you.
Oh, Jesus.
Uh-oh.
Oh
There
my
we
god,
go.
I can't believe it!
We're all here. The server's gonna crash soon, so...
How much time do we have
get some
left?
kills.
think we got 40 minutes left. I just got wrecked. It turns out these mole people all have shotguns, so if you walk up close to them, it's just one shot. So don't do that.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I did hear your idea earlier about nukes in Vault Forward.
I'm at the workbench.
That can absolutely happen.
Yeah, wouldn't you have to change the cell? Is there a way to do that in Vault Forward?
Well, I would fake it. So that's how I do most advanced things in Vault Forward. Just fake it. So it would be like, for example, if you're launching it, like it's gonna be similar to how you do like artillery and whatnot. So there's no, I guess theoretically I could do like a camera view where you go.
Oh my god, this guy's launching missiles at me.
What?
What? Point blank. Just missiles flying past my head.
Okay, if I found a high level. Ah, fuck.
There's literally no penalty for this. You can just keep jumping back to my camp.
Yep.
Run back in.
I know.
I'm sure there's just mountains of scrap bags sitting up there, but
I just didn't know there was a mole person who could take a shotgun shell to the face and get like 3% off his health.
These guys they double our level, so they should be more powerful. But yeah, so for the nuke thing, essentially, it only needs to spawn into the player's cell like when it's finally ready to land, because the player's never going to be anywhere near to see. You know what I mean? Because it's single player, so it's not like it needs to be shown to other players.
But all this stuff like nav mesh changes and static changes and stuff like that. I'm just curious if the engine can handle that. Because obviously the engine's changed a little bit, quite a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I think I've cleared the area around the workbench.
Okay, fuck. And we've lost the junk now.
Oh, I found the guy. He's level 30.
Is he the boss?
Yep. He's
there's the guy with the. Hey, he's got the what do you call it?
Oh, that hurt.
The rocket.
Yes. He's got this like semi-auto RPG.
Has he got a different model?
Oh.
He's dead.
Nice. Teamwork. 100 XP for that.
Hey, I got a missile launcher that I can't use.
Oh, yeah.
Level 20. Yeah, let's scrap that bad boy. Actually, we're going to drop it on the ground.
Okay. Can we activate the bench now?
Let's find out.
There's still one guy.
Still enemies. Okay. There might be more than that too, because somebody started an event. Said we have to clear all the enemies from here. So I think that. Oh, that's the Claim Workshop event. Okay, cool. So I think it'll update as soon as they're all dead.
I'm going to.
Can any of you revive me? In the next?
Yeah, I died right beside you.
Yeah.
You can't do the whole going into the pit boy and using a stem back anymore.
The right directional pad is not keep the impacts, and I don't think you can even change it.
Oh.
Bye.